Dr. Page, I'm Seth
Yes.
Bertucci from ADP.
Nice to meet you, Seth.
Good to meet you. Thanks for being able to meet today.
Of course,
I'm looking
yeah.
forward to the meeting. I love your office.
Thank
I love what
you.
you've done here.
Yeah, it's my wife designed it, so I
Awesome.
guess you gotta congratulate her once you see her.
Awesome. Yeah. What kind of degree did she get? She degree in architecture?
Actually, she did. She went
Awesome.
her alumni's in University of North Texas. So
Fantastic.
yeah, not from here, but from Texas.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Cool.
Grab a seat.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks for making it on time.
I know we've discussed on the phone about 10 minutes this meeting will take. Is that still okay? It needs to be shortened?
10 minutes is perfect. like
Perfect.
we
Okay.
planned.
Sounds good. Are all the decision makers present here?
Me and my wife make the decision. She unfortunately couldn't be here right now, so just me for now.
Okay.
But yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we can always set up another meeting, and you all can collaborate, and we can go from there. So tell me a little bit about the clinic here.
Yeah. This one, Noonan, we opened in 2003.
Okay.
So we have another location in Peachtree. Noonan has about 20 employees. Peachtree has 15.
Oh wow.
So definitely a growing business.
Very nice. So, are you looking to expand anytime soon? I know this location is brand new, but are you looking to expand beyond that?
Yes. For our Peachtree location, we're actually looking to add 5 more employees there.
Okay.
But besides that, with business going so well, we're definitely thinking about adding a 3rd location. That's going to be in Tyrone.
Very nice.
So I'd say that'd be within the next 2 years.
Cool.
So yeah, that's in the business plan right now.
Awesome. So 2-year expansion, hopefully.
Hopefully.
That's awesome. Good to hear. So the business is doing well.
Business is doing great.
Good.
We got a lot of repeat customers, a lot of referrals. So
Nice.
definitely a great area to be in.
Awesome. So I know we're meeting kind of in regards to the payroll system. Tell me a little bit about what you've got going right now.
Right now we're using a Microsoft Dynamics system.
Okay.
Don't know the exact specifics on it. My wife takes care of those, but we've been using that for ever since we started. So besides that, we use Excel and a lot of handwritten tracking, and
Gotcha.
mostly that's what my wife takes care of.
Good deal. Okay, so how much does that Microsoft Dynamics system cost to upgrade per year?
Exactly. It costs $1,500 annually. So
Oh, wow.
with that, yeah, just $1,500.
Oh wow. It's kind of seems like a little bit of an expense there. Do you feel like you're getting the value out of it that you're paying for?
Not very knowledgeable on what else is available out there.
Sure.
So my wife definitely has stuff to say about it, especially since the business is growing. She took this in as kind of a part-time thing, but she has some inefficiencies, things like that that are concerning. But so far so good on her side.
So who you said your wife manages payroll?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
It's she collects time cards from our 2 locations, so definitely her side of the business, whereas I take care of all the doctor stuff. So
sure.
Yeah, that's her part of the bargain.
Very nice. So let's see. How often do y'all do payroll?
It's a bi-weekly system.
Bi-weekly?
Yeah.
Okay.
So twice a month, pretty much.
Awesome. And about how much time does it take to complete?
For the inputting the time card part, it's or totaling them, it's about 3 minutes per employee, and then 1 hour inputting it to the payroll system. So don't know how much time that is, but
sure, at least a couple hours a week, probably.
Exactly.
I would say.
Yeah.
Wow. So your wife's doing all that, plus I'm sure that's taking up a lot of her time. Is she feeling burdened by that?
I mean, she's definitely took this in as a part-time job. We have 2 kids, so definitely driving around back and forth from both locations to just take care of that.
Right. So, I understand that she does everything handwritten.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any errors that occur? I know a lot of times when you're doing stuff by hand, the potential for errors increases
Exactly.
without an automated system.
Yeah, she definitely takes note when errors happen, but I would say about 4 checks get voided per month.
Oh wow!
So, or not per pay period, not per month. So, she's working on that, but being all hand written, she's I guess there's that margin of error she has to look at.
Sure. So, like, how do y'all fix those errors? You void the checks, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to. What happens from there?
We we have to deal with our employees being pretty mad, but then we have to recalculate everything on our side and then reissue the check, which involves mailing it again. And
takes more time out of what y'all could
exactly.
be putting into other resources.
Exactly.
Well, I understand that. Let's see. So, as far as your employees go, what kind of benefits do you offer? Do you offer paid time off? Is that something you offer?
For vacation, we definitely offer that. She does that by hand.
Okay.
I don't believe our system takes care of that, but she definitely tracks that on her own.
And since she's doing that by hand, is that an issue that you run into as well? I mean, I'm not saying your employees are dishonest or anything, but sometimes if it's done by hand, employees can kind of fudge the PTO and that kind of stuff. Is that something that goes on?
Yeah, I definitely trust all my employees,
sure.
But I'm sure they contact her about the paid time off, so it's on the phone and she's writing it down. So I'm sure there could be things that get miscalculated, but I know she had some concerns about paid time off, so definitely something she's concerned about.
Okay. Do you think your employees would benefit from direct deposit? Is that something that y'all talked about in the past, or?
No, yeah. When my employees go to deposit and cash their checks at the banks, it's direct deposit. It's something they get informed about at the bank and they tell me about it. I'm not exactly sure how that process works, but definitely something my employees would be valuable.
Cool.
Would see valuable.
That's good. That's good to know. It's good to know that you're taking care of your employees and you have them in mind as well when you make decisions. So, I have a few more questions regarding, I guess, taxes.
Okay.
How does your wife stay up to date on the tax laws and stuff like that?
Most of it. She's not a tax professional. Like, she got her degree in architecture, like I said. So
none of us are.
Pretty much, but she definitely just keeps up to date on Google.
Okay.
I'm the one that signs off on all the information, so I definitely trust her with that. But I can imagine that things being so fluid and changing, that she's not 100% up to date on that.
Have y'all ever been penalized for late filing?
I believe so. About 4 years ago, I believe it was just once, but since then nothing. So she's definitely watched her step ever since she miscalculated.
Sure. I understand how that can be really frustrating, especially when you're thinking you're getting all the stuff taken care of on time.
Exactly.
And then you get hit with that late penalty.
Oh yeah.
So, what are some things that y'all have talked about that y'all would do to eliminate the tax issues? Mm-hmm. Is there anything that y'all talked about?
Definitely. I remember with us growing, she referenced hiring an accountant.
Sure.
So, not exactly on how that process works, but with the new location and more employees, it's something definitely I understood from her perspective that we needed that. So.
I mean, quite a big expense, though. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, their rates. We barely got to looking at it, but definitely something.
Yeah. All right. Make a note of that. So that's all the questions I have. Let me recap with you, just so we can, be on the same page as far as where we're at. So you've been here for 3 years. You've got 20 employees at your original location, 15 at the Peachtree. You're looking to hire 5 more employees within the next year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Your current payroll system is Microsoft Dynamics. Your wife uses that in addition to Excel, as well as handwriting a lot of the time card information. That Dynamic system costs $1,500 per year to upgrade.
Exactly.
So your employees are paid biweekly. It takes 3 minutes roughly per time card, plus another hour to input. So it can be quite a bit of time, I'm sure, for your wife. Kind of overwhelming. There are a few mistakes sometimes with the payroll,
Yep.
which is understandable. I mean, she's working her hardest to write everything in.
Exactly.
PTO mistakes as well, as far as being updated
True.
instantly. So you've had some tax problems too, and I understand that feeling. It's really frustrating.
Oh yeah.
So, well, looks good. Looks like I've got quite a bit to go on and research and get back to you.
I bet.
Do you think we can meet up next week sometime, maybe with your wife here?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all can talk it over in between now and then.
I think that'd be great. This time next week would work perfect.
Okay. So 1 o'clock next Monday.
Perfect. That
Okay.
works. Fits my schedule.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming today.
Once again, thank you for having me in.
Yeah.
I love your office. Love what you've
Thank
done
you.
with it. I'm glad your business is going well.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I appreciate it.
here's my card.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, anything, give me a call. Reach out. I'll be back with you as soon as
good.
possible.
Thank you, Seth.
All right. Have a good day.
You as
Thank you,
well.
Dr. Page.
Bye. Squad.
Squad.